Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Sharon Acker, Roger Perry, Ben Piazza, Arlene Golanka. Tonight's episode, Bond of Fear.
Well, now, Florence, I don't for the life of me know why anyone would want to spend a fortune restoring this old tomb. Why don't you and Harold just burn it down and build a condominium?
The trouble with you, Edith, is you'd turn Central Park into a parking lot and call it progress.
Florence, I've been wondering how you're going to fit a swimming pool into that space out there by the patio. It looks too small for a pool.
The contractor doesn't think so, Dr. Parker. We'll just have to move things around a little. I'm afraid the garden will have to go.
Pity.
Another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. Where's Harold anyway? Is he working late at the office again?
Not you too, Russ. Half the catty women here have asked the same question.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry.
Must be Harold now. Excuse me. You're late. Did you forget we were having guests?
Had a lot of work to catch up on, and I forgot the time.
Don't you think I know what's been going on? Don't you think all our friends and neighbors, everyone in the village knows?
Stop being paranoid, Florence.
So very smug, aren't you? So sure of yourself. If it wasn't for Laurie, I'd have divorced you years ago.
Oh, it's Laurie, is it? It's not this house, or the expensive clothes, or all the rest of the things my money can buy. You're hanging on because of Laurie. You're a damn martyr, aren't you?
You disgust me.
No! Daddy, don't! Please don't hit her. Please?
Laurie may be my stepdaughter, Harold, but I'll do anything a natural mother would do to protect her. Anything.
Go to the devil. And you can take Laurie with you.
Laurie,
I hate him. I wish he was dead. I hate him so much.
no matter what problems your father and I have, remember, he's still your father.
I mean it.
Come on. There's a party, remember? You fix your face, and I'm going to get out of this dress, and I'll meet you downstairs. Everything's going to be all right. I promise.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Looks like he's dead.
He's dead.
Barnaby? Hi, Russ. I got us a table inside the restaurant.
This kind of day that makes you want to work up an appetite first. Let's take a walk.
Fine. Thanks for coming, Barnaby.
All right. The good Lord Almighty didn't make just one Garden of Eden. He kept right on making them. Mighty pretty.
You know, after the way you sounded on the phone, I half expected you to call me back and tell me that you changed your mind about taking the case.
No, I got curious. I began to wonder why Florence Armstrong would want to stir up another investigation of her husband's death.
Well, let me explain something to you. I haven't told her yet that I called you.
Wait a minute. Isn't Florence Armstrong your client? And the coroner's jury absolved her of any guilt in her husband's death?
For lack of evidence. But people hereabouts, they've got it in their heads that Florence is guilty, no matter what the coroner's jury said.
Well, that's nothing unusual. There are always some people who doubt a jury's verdict. But why does her own lawyer doubt it?
I don't. It was an accident. She was in her room changing her dress. She heard Harold scream. She rushed out. She got there just as the body landed at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, if you believe that, and the coroner's jury believes it, why start a new investigation?
For Florence's sake, I guess. Or for mine. See, ever since it happened, she retreated into a shell. For the past 3 weeks, she's refused to see anybody, including me.
That sounds like more than a lawyer-client relationship.
Yeah, you're right. I'm in love with her. If it wasn't for her stepdaughter, Lori, she'd have left Harold a long time ago.
You sure Florence is going to want me hanging around raking over old coals? You may get burned in the process. You sure you want me to do that?
I'm not sure of anything, except that if you can't lay all these doubts and suspicions to rest, I'm afraid I've lost her.
Russ, you've heard of what they say about letting sleeping dogs lie?
That's a chance I'll have to take.
All right. See what I can do.
Thank you.
Anybody home? You must be Laurie. Hello? Mr. Armstrong home?
When she wants to be.
That's the Petrella Road.
You know the Petrella?
Tried to raise some down in L.A., but I didn't have near the luck you seem to be having.
Well, try rusty nails.
Rusty nail?
Yeah, see, iron. You bury the nails in among the roots, and the iron makes them grow healthy.
Rusty nails. I'll have to remember that.
Russ Madden told me a private detective might be dropping by. That's you, right?
Barnaby Jones.
I'm Eugene. Very nice to meet you.
Did Russ also tell you why I'm here?
Oh, I know what folks are saying about Mrs. Armstrong, if that's what you mean. Malicious gossip, that's what it is. And I sure hope you can put a stop to it, Mr. Jones.
Why do you suppose people are being so malicious? Kind of makes you wonder whether there's any fire under all that smoke.
Oh, I guess there are reasons for people thinking the way they do, but that doesn't mean Mrs. Armstrong did anything about it.
About what?
Oh, Harold and all those women he was playing around with.
Is Armstrong new?
I'm not sure. But this last tramp he was seeing would have been pretty hard to hide, even for Mrs. Armstrong.
How's that?
Well, she lives right here in the village. Nora Frazier, a waitress at the village roadhouse.
Eugene?
Uh-oh. I forgot I was supposed to tell you no visitors allowed. I'm in for it now. Rusty nails.
Laurie? Mind if we have a little talk?
Just wait a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. Since you wouldn't answer my calls, this is as good a place as any to settle our account. Now, you just hold it a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. We're gonna have this out here and now.
Nora, get away from me.
No, we're gonna talk first.
Nora, I'm warning you. You leave me alone.
What? Oh, you'll kill me like you killed Harold? You won't get away with it! Murderer!
Nora! Would that be Nora Frazier?
Yes.
I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. I'm looking into Harold Armstrong's accident.
I guess you could call it an accident if you call World War II an accident.
I gather that's the way you felt. Overheard your conversation with Mrs. Armstrong a few minutes ago. You mind telling me why?
Why don't you ask her, Mr. Jones?
Does she know that you and her husband had been seeing each other?
What business is that of yours?
Well, as I say, I've been looking into the accident. I wanted to get a fully rounded picture of what Harold Armstrong was like.
Well, he was a, selfish, no-good rat. That's what he was like.
I take it you and he had a rocky time of it.
It wasn't so bad, except maybe towards the end. Finally, he said we shouldn't see each other anymore. Thought he'd cool off by the morning, but then he was dead.
He broke off with you the night that he died? I'm just trying to get the picture.
Look, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Jones. But as it happened, Mrs. Armstrong forgot to put my name on the guest list for her party that evening.
Well, it's a big house, and there are a lot of ways to get in, even if somebody wasn't invited.
Are you saying that I killed him?
I'm sorry if I upset you. You mustn't pay too much attention to a detective thinking out loud.
Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Barnaby? That sure ain't no way to make friends.
Hello, Harley.
Barnaby, I thought you big city detectives got what you wanted out of people with a little more finesse.
Well, Harley, you know how it is some days. You have to shake the shaker a little harder to get the pepper out. How you been?
Not too bad. Till I heard that Russ Madden was calling in outside help.
Well, outside doesn't mean better.
I guess you still do have a little bit of that finesse left in you.
Say, do you mind if I have a look at your Harold Armstrong file?
Okay, Barnaby.
Coincidence, isn't it?
What?
Harold Armstrong's first wife, Alice. She died in an accident, too.
Poor Alice. Her parents arranged the marriage. She never did hit it off with Harold. Ended up for Alice out there on the lake.
Never did find her body, did they?
No. No, she just took a sailboat out one day and never came back. They dragged the lake for nearly a week, then finally gave it up.
When did Florence arrive on the scene?
Oh, she was always around. A childhood sweetheart, you might say.
So, true love finally triumphed. Florence got her man 4 months after Alice disappeared.
Yeah. Folks around here figured Harold didn't want Lori growing up without a woman around the house.
But outside the house, he appears to have had another woman who kept him pretty busy.
Nora? No, Nora was nothing. Now, you should have seen the girl he had before Nora. She was an interior decorator. Her name was Maureen Saunders.
She live here in the village?
No, she came from L.A. Came up about, 8 months ago when they were first thinking of redoing the house. Now, Maureen was a looker.
Yeah, there's one thing that puzzled me about the autopsy report. Coroner doesn't explain those cuts in Harold's hand. And nowhere have I been able to find any reference to this cut in the bathroom.
Well, the coroner figured that the cuts were made by the broken pieces of the vase when Harold fell down the stairs. And anyway, Harold died of a broken neck, not by some superficial cuts.
Mind if I keep this for a while?
Well, seeing as you represent the family through Russ Madden, I guess it'd be okay. You have to sign a release form. I'll get you one.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call to Los Angeles.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help? Oh, yes, operator, I'll accept the charges. Barnaby, how's all that beautiful clear air up there?
Why don't you drive up here and take a look for yourself? You could be here in a couple of hours.
Hey, you were the slave driver that said I had to stay home and do the research on the Van Owen case, remember?
Well, to get out of that smog for a little while might do you some good.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Well, since you're coming up,
I knew you had an ulterior motive.
bring my laboratory stuff, and I want you to check into the present whereabouts of an interior decorator named Maureen Saunders.
As long as I'm coming, huh?
Please, Miss Fraser, go away. Don't cause any trouble.
Trouble is what she'll get if she doesn't come up with what Harold promised me.
It's no use. She's not home.
Oh, yes, she is. Mrs. Armstrong, answer me.
dare you barge in this way? Get out.
Not before I get what's mine.
It's a lie.
He looked back and saw Harold promised me a lot of things, but I got nothing. You made sure of that, all right. But I'm not going to lose the house he promised to buy me.
I don't know anything about any house.
Well, all you have to do is check with the bank. Harold asked for the escrow papers to be drawn up, and he was just about to make a deposit.
I'm afraid there was no mention of it in his will.
Well, maybe not. But then again, there are a lot of things Harold forgot to mention. Like how you killed the first Mrs. Armstrong.
Are you out of your mind?
What's the matter? Afraid Laurie might hear that her stepmother murdered her way into her life?
That's a lie.
Twice a murderer?
Stop it.
Oh, Harold told me all about Alice, all right. How he saw her take the sailboat out on the lake the day she disappeared. A few minutes later, while he was driving over the hill towards home, he looked back and saw someone taking the speedboat from the private pier. A blonde-haired woman dressed in a cream-colored dress. The kind you always wear.
I was nowhere near the lake that day.
Oh, yes, that's what you told Harold, so he didn't tell the police. Because he needed you, he wanted to believe you.
That's enough. You've no way of proving your lies, so get out.
You know, considering Harold's mysterious accident, together with his version of Alice's death, well, it'll be pretty good reading if you force me to give it to the papers. No, I don't have to prove it. Just see that it's printed.
All right. I'll talk to my lawyer first thing in the morning. But I want you to know one thing. I'm not doing it for myself.
For Laurie. How touching.
What your house is paid for. What assurance do I have that you won't try blackmail again?
You'll just have to trust me, won't you?
I'm sorry it took me so long, Barnaby, but I swear every camper, motorbike, and pogo stick in Los Angeles is on the road this weekend. Oh, boy, but you can't blame them. Beautiful country.
Maybe we ought to come up here more often, take advantage of it.
I don't know. Breathing all this clean air might be habit for me.
Did you find out anything about that interior decorator, Maureen Saunders?
She's missing.
Missing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got this picture of her from Lieutenant Bill. He said that her mother filed a missing persons report on her 8 months ago.
Harold seems to have had a thing about blondes. Take a look at that, see what you make of it. Think that cut was made by a jagged, broken piece of lace?
Too clean a cut.
Knife, more likely.
Hey, Eddie, don't forget to tell Sylvia I'm taking the early morning shift.
Try another assault on the castle, Mr. Jones?
I have an invitation this time, Mr. Madden.
Inside. Say, would you like another try at growing the Petrella? I can give you a cutting.
That's very thoughtful of you. I may take you up on that before I leave.
Survey stake.
Thinking of enlarging your garden?
That'd be nice. Actually, Mrs. Armstrong was thinking of putting in a swimming pool.
Oh. You're ashamed to lose the garden.
I'm not going to lose it after all. Plans have changed since the accident.
Oh.
You had no right, Russ. The very least you could have done was come to me and ask if I want to have a detective snooping around.
You would have said no.
You're darn right I would have said no.
All right, we're even. Now, if you had asked me about paying a certain debt to Nora Fraser, who nobody seems to know anything about, I would have said no. I mean, she has no claim on the estate.
I don't want to argue about it anymore. I'm the executor of the estate. I want you to see that Nora's house is paid for. Please?
Mr. Jones is here. Barnaby?
Oh, hello, Russ.
This is Florence Armstrong. Barnaby Jones.
How do you do, Mrs. Armstrong?
Russ has told me why you're here, Mr. Jones. I've told him I don't need your help.
Florence, now just listen.
Look, I don't care if people think I'm some kind of Lucretia Borgia. I just want to be left alone.
Well, the truth is, Mrs. Armstrong, that when Russ approached me to look into your husband's accident, I wasn't too keen about the idea. But from what I've learned so far, that accident just could have been made to happen.
What have you learned?
Well, when someone's approaching you with a knife...
A knife?
It's just a theory, but what happens is you're backing away and someone's slashing at you. You may sustain cuts in your hand or maybe even one on the robe you're wearing.
Are you saying someone was trying to attack Harold when he fell down the stairs?
Well, that's one explanation for the cuts.
It's ridiculous. I came from my room only a moment later. There was no one else there.
A moment. 5 seconds? 10 seconds?
I didn't use a stopwatch, Mr. Jones.
Well, let's split the difference. 7 seconds. In that length of time, someone could have easily gotten into one of the bedrooms before you or your guests arrived on the scene.
It couldn't have happened that way. It was an accident.
All Mr. Jones is saying is that it's possible.
It was an accident.
Look, Barnaby, the police made a thorough search of this place. There was no knife found.
In the first place, the police weren't searching for a knife.
And in the second place, if my father was murdered, then the killer wouldn't be stupid enough to leave the murder weapon lying around. Isn't that so, Mr. Jones?
Absolutely correct, Lori.
Darling, go back inside.
I'm not a child. I have a right to take part in this discussion.
This discussion is over, as far as I'm concerned. Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Well, you see why people think the way they do? And she acts like she's got something to hide.
How can anything be so beautiful, so ugly at the same time?
You're luckier than most young girls. Do you know that, Lori?
Am I?
Well, most, when they lose their mother, aren't fortunate enough to find another like Florence to take their place.
Hello, you two. Well, what's on the agenda for today?
For me, it's fishing. Anybody want to come along?
Not me. I don't think I'm quite ready to make my peace with the lake yet.
You catch them and I'll cook them, okay?
Okay. See you later.
Thinking about your mother.
Uh-huh. Also about the way I behaved before, when that detective was at the house.
All's forgiven.
I love you very much, Florence. I just thought you needed some help, that's all.
I didn't think I was doing so badly all by myself. Why did you think I needed help?
Well, you know.
No, I'm not so sure I do know.
The knife.
What knife, Lori?
The one you hid in back of you on the stairs that night. I certainly hope you got rid of it where no one will ever find it.
swimming meet. I forgot the school's holding a swimming meet this morning.
Nora Fraser? Yeah, she works here. Bet she missed her work shift this morning. Did you try her house?
Nobody there.
Yeah, that figures. She probably took off with some dude last night after work. So your station wagon's still here.
Thanks. Keys.
Well, might be why she had to leave her car here overnight. Dropped them and couldn't find them in the dark.
Should have been able to find them there, even in the dark.
Looks like blood.
There's a trail of it.
Woman's shoe print. The heel dug pretty deep.
Could be a heavy woman.
Or a woman carrying something heavy.
Barnaby, there's some tire tracks up here.
Looks like there was a truck in here, small truck. Had to be four-wheel drive in order to get over that hill.
What do you make of all of it?
Well, woman's footprints with a deep heel, from all the way to here. And then it lightened as if she had dumped a load in the truck and came around here to get in the driver's seat and take off.
I think it was Nora Fraser.
You got a little camera with you?
Yep, right here.
Why don't you start taking some pictures?
What's that?
Tuft of blonde hair.
I look super, don't I? Just like you. I bet if we walked down the street together, nobody could tell us apart.
Oh, Lori. My poor, poor darling. Oh.
Thanks a lot.
What's happening? What are all these stakes for?
For the new swimming pool. What else?
Why? Florence told me my garden would be left alone.
Well, I've decided we're going to put the pool in after all.
You've decided.
Oh, Eugene, you always get your way with Florence. From now on, I'm going to have something to say about what goes on around here, too.
We'll see about that.
All right, as soon as I get back to the office, I'll try and contact Nora and tell her that the deed to her house is
Florence,
ready. It's just,
do you know how much work I put into that garden, do you?
Yes, Eugene, just a moment. Russ, as soon as you get to the office, will you try to contact Nora?
I just said that.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Russ.
I'll call you.
Florence, you're not really going to let him dig up my garden, are you?
What can I do? Laurie refuses to swim in the lake, and you know how much she loves to swim.
You promised.
All I promised was that we'd try to fit the pool in without disturbing the garden. Now, the contractor says it can't be done. You'll just have to move the garden somewhere else on the grounds. It's not so tragic, is it?
What's tragic is you letting that girl have her way around here all the time. There are other people around here who have rights, too.
Barnaby. Listen, if you're thinking of changing your hairstyle, don't. I rather like it the way it is.
When you were out getting pictures of those tire tracks developed, I thought that I'd like to have a closer look at this hair under the microscope. It's synthetic fiber.
From a wig?
Blonde wig.
Nora Fraser's?
No, that's the reason I went in to talk to the hairdresser. She says that Nora Fraser doesn't possess a wig and never did. She's too proud of her own hair to cover it with a wig.
Oh, do you think there were two women out on that dirt road last night?
And it looked that way. How'd you make out with the tire tracks?
Well, the tracks were made by some sort of specialty tire. But the local dealers around here don't handle them. They can only be purchased through a mail order house.
Is there one in town?
We're on our way there. Mr. Jordan? They told me that you're the man to see if someone was interested in buying a set of tires that would make these tracks. Do you recognize them?
Oh, sure. Don't sell too many sets like them, though. They're pretty expensive.
Do you remember selling a set to anyone?
Oh, the Stringer boys got a set when they first come on the market about 3 years ago. That and the set I sold to Harold Armstrong. That's about it.
When did Mr. Armstrong buy his?
About 3 months ago for that four-wheel drive of his.
Do you have a record of the transaction?
If I don't, I'm getting myself a new accountant. Hold on a minute.
Hi, Mom. You know, I've been thinking, with all the dirt and dust the men will stir up digging the swimming pool, why don't we just hop in the car and drive to L.A. for a couple of weeks? Mom? Something the matter?
Tires come from Sweden. Harold was always buying foreign.
Mr. Jordan, on this sales slip, there's another item, a blonde wig, which, according to the notation, was paid for in cash. Now, why didn't Harold Armstrong sign for the wig just as he did for the tires?
Well, first place, that's not Harold's signature. That's not an H, that's an E for Eugene. He signed for the tires. I made the notation about the cash transaction on the wig later on.
Eugene Armstrong, caretaker. They related?
He was Harold's cousin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jordan.
Pleasure.
Better get the sheriff. I'm going out to the Armstrong place now.
Get out of here. Go on, run. Eugene, you don't want to hurt anyone. Put down that knife.
No.
Eugene, I only want to help you. I'm your friend.
We used to play right here.
Yes, Gene, I remember. We were just children then. We used to play dress up.
Harold wore his father's hat. He played the minister. You wore his daddy's coat.
And you played me. You wore that old white dress.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Florence and Eugene. Eugene and Florence were married.
That was just a game.
No. Eugene loved Florence. Oh. She was so beautiful.
Florence is out there with Eugene. He's got a knife.
Wait for the sheriff.
Harold was so mean to Florence. That's why he had to die.
You killed Harold.
Mm-hmm. Harold was always making Florence cry. So I waited for him in the closet. And
Trying to get away from that knife of yours, he fell down the stairs. Is that why you killed Nora and Maureen? Because they made Florence cry?
yes, they were cheap. No good.
What about Harold's first wife, Alice? You killed her too, didn't you?
She was mean. She tried to evict Eugene from his cottage. Eugene was part of the family, too.
Where is she, Eugene? In the garden? Is that the reason you don't want anyone to dig it up?
Yes, they're all there. Like the rusty nails. Nobody's gonna dig up my garden. Florence?
Yes, Eugene.
You're gonna be all right now, son. It's all over now.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Jack Cassidy, Estelle Winwood, Kathy Lee Crosby, special guest star Anne Francis. Tonight's episode, Murder in the Doll's House.
we scribbling, Harry?
It's a compulsion.
I thought I might flush out some birds. He used to come up here by the old water tank. It's a favorite spot of mine. Shall we up the hill?
Well, I thought you were going to shoot me, Craig.
Oh, you writers in your imagination.
Over the phone, you said you wanted to talk.
I just wanted to tell you how much I admire your work. All of your books, Harry.
Thanks, Craig.
You really do write well, Harry. But you got too close.
The main reason that I came here to Los Angeles was for this book publishing convention, Mr. Jones. Now, Harry Doyle was supposed to meet me here. When he didn't, I called him up at the inn in Los Reyes.
When was this, Mr. Randall?
3 days ago. Now, the desk clerks keep telling me that he hasn't checked out. But nobody's seen him for the last 10 days. And I got to get back to New York.
What would he be doing in Los Reyes?
Soaking up atmosphere for his new book. Los Reyes was his old hometown. He kept sending us pages as he finished each chapter. Well, I never did get to Palm Springs. Oh, please, don't unpack.
Sorry. Did you check the police?
Sure. But, really, I'd rather not have them in if we can help it.
Embarrassing.
Listen, there was a time when Harry Doyle hit the booze pretty hard. Now, I'm worried about him. But I've got to be honest, I'm worried about the book. I want that ending, the last pages. We're setting up to run galley proofs.
What's his room number at the inn?
24. Look, there is one person there who's a good friend of Harry Doyle's, knows everybody. A girl by the name of Nancy something or other. She runs the Paper Mill bookstore. Now, you can level with her.
When you say one person, Mr. Randall, you mean Harry isn't well liked?
His last book was about Los Reyes, too. He made a bundle. Book clubs, a movie, and a flock of enemies. Frankly, there were problems.
When people run out of problems, Mr. Randall, I'll be out of business.
After graduating from Stanford, Mr. Doyle worked on the Oakland Times. Such sweet thunder is about growing up in Los Reyes. Let's see, it was bought by Hollywood, and Harry Doyle moved down here to write the screenplay, Sherman Oaks.
Does he still live there?
No, now he drifts. He's divorced. Oh, about his first book, Such Sweet Thunder, the Los Reyes paper called it Such Sour Grapes.
Be interesting to hear what they have to say about the sequel he's writing. Betty, keep calling in case Harry Doyle comes back to L.A. His agent, Writers Guild, trade papers.
All right, I'll do that. Now, listen, you be careful, all right? I mean, I hear there are a lot of fancy women up in Los Reyes.
They better be careful. They don't realize I'm always gunning for a rich divorcee. Barnaby Jones, I called in about a reservation.
Oh, yes, Mr. Jones. Welcome to the inn. If you'll just fill out this registration card, please.
Harry Doyle returned yet?
No, sir, not yet. Mr. Jones, this is Mr. Bantry, manager of the inn.
Mr. Jones?
How do you do, Mr. Bantry?
Mr. Jones is looking for Mr. Doyle.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Jones?
I represent his publisher. Do you happen to know where he is?
I have no idea. Now, Mr. Doyle takes off 2 or 3 days at a time, gathering material for his book, or whatever writers do.
Did he mention when he returned?
Oh, he never does.
Well, that's a good writer. He keeps everyone in suspense.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Hello.
Craig, it's Roy.
Yes, Roy.
You said call in case anyone came around asking about Doyle. Well, somebody just did. Name is Jones.
Well, that tells me a lot, Roy.
Says he represents Doyle's publisher.
Figures the publishers would send a man down. They got a big investment.
I don't like it, Craig.
It was bound to happen, Roy. I told you that. Will you stop whining?
What do you want me to do?
Just keep your eye on him discreetly. And Roy, don't worry.
Gratuity, $1.
Harry's new novel is really fabulous. And I'm not just saying that. I'm objective. I've got to be to own a bookstore. Harry Doyle's The Sun and Children really lets the air into this town.
You mean you've read it before it's even finished?
All that he's written. To about page 300, I think. Harry asks me to read his stuff. I guess I laugh in all the right places. Are you his editor then, Mr. Jones?
No. I'm a private investigator hired by his publisher.
Why?
Find Harry and find out where's the rest of the book.
A man your age, Mr. Jones? You're a new kind of private eye.
That's a nice way of saying I'm an old kind of private eye. Miss Erdmore, to me, old age has always seemed to be 15 years older than I am.
Hi, Nancy. Miriam wanted me to pick up that new Alan Watts book.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm sold out, but I'll call her as soon as they come in. Say, maybe Craig can help you. He and Harry are old friends. Craig, this is Barnaby Jones from Los Angeles. Craig Woodridge.
How do you do, Mr. Woodridge? Jones?
Mr. Jones is a private investigator. He's looking for good old Harry Doyle.
No kidding. Well, we all know how Harry likes to take off.
You and Harry are old friends?
Yeah. Went to high school together.
Harry goes off on these trips of his alone, I take it.
Oh, yeah. Harry marches to quite a different drummer. Suddenly he'll be driving up to Morro Bay to get a look at those sea otters or backpacking in the Sierras. Shoot, I gotta be going. I work. Say, we're having a little get-together early this evening. Lots of locals. Nancy, you'll be there, and Anita's. Why, could you join us, Mr. Jones? Maybe Harry will show up, or maybe somebody there might have seen him. Informal.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Woodridge. I'll be looking forward to it.
Good. See you, Nancy.
Bye. A little get-together. Command performance is more like it. You see, it's a ritual in Los Reyes that the last Thursday of every month is set aside for Anita Woodridge's party. She's Craig's great aunt. She receives in the twilight hours, and if you're Los Reyes society, you show up or drop dead.
Very hospitable man, Mr. Woodridge. What does he do?
Stocks and bonds, and he has this crazy routine about how hard he works. Don't you believe it?
How come, if I may ask?
Connections. His father-in-law got the partnership for him.
Oh, that's Miriam's father.
Hey, you pay attention, don't you? Miriam it is. Miriam Drake. And Miriam is not only a beauty, but she comes from just the right people. And there is nothing but money, money, money. Craig's marrying the local heiress is one of those stories everybody sort of knows and talks about. You see, Craig's aunt had a fortune, but she let it slip away. Now, Craig had always expected to live in luxury. But by the time he was out of school, the Woodridge money had run out. Thank you. And so had the Woodridge family line. Then Craig landed Miriam and saved the whole works.
What's the matter?
Outside of talking too much? Listen, I'm really worried about Harry. I wasn't before, but now you're here and you're looking for him. It's serious, isn't it?
Oh, as Mr. Woodridge says, Harry's probably just out looking at otters. Miss Erdmore, unless you have other plans, I'd like to take you to the party tonight.
I don't have a date, and if I did, I'd think about breaking it.
That's very flattering. Where and what time?
Anytime after 5 and right here.
Fine.
Listen, let me put you on hold. My secretary tells me there's a call from California. Yes, hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Jones.
I'm in Los Reyes. Looks like your hunch might just turn out to be correct. As far as the people here know, Harry's just off on another one of his jaunts.
But he must know we're waiting for those last pages.
How many has he turned in so far?
Just a minute. 301 pages, up to the end of chapter 12. Why?
Yes, checks with his carbon copy, 301.
But that can't be the end of the book.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so funny. I found another page back of his wastebasket. It's from first draft. He just started on it. It's numbered 334.
334? Did you find any other pages up to there?
No, that's why I wanted to check.
33 pages are around there somewhere, the last chapter. Find them. Send them to me, airmail, special, registered. And call me.
Yes, sir.
I mean, find Harry, too, of course. Give him hell and tell him to call me. You got it? Now, excuse me. I'm talking to Washington.
A private investigator, Craig. That's not good. Sneaking into Harry's room?
You stop worrying, Roy. He'll nose around for a week, earn his fee, and live it up on his expenses. And he'll go away. What can he find out anyway? I'm playing the nice, friendly, rather dense, rich guy for him. Showing him around the club.
You think that's smart?
Certainly it's smart. Throw him a few curves.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Look at it this way, Roy. This doesn't work. We're just gonna have to go one step further. Oh, that turns me on. Oh, I don't mean the scent you use. It's the aroma of Miriam that's underneath.
What's with you the last couple of days? You've been so playful.
I'm always playful.
Come on, Buster, you can't pull that off.
I'm not trying to pull anything off.
What people don't know about people. We've known each other all our lives. We've been married for 6 years. Still seems as if we've been walking on opposite sides of the street.
It's ridiculous, Miriam.
No, it isn't. But it doesn't matter. Most people spend all their lives walking on the other side of the street. I'm sorry, Craig.
Oh, don't ever be sorry.
I am. I've been thinking a lot about Tom Jordan lately.
You're telling me?
After all these years. I don't know. He just seems to be in my head, smiling that nutty smile of his.
Miriam, please don't dwell on the past.
I'm not dwelling on it. I like it. Maybe it's Harry Doyle. Coming back, stirring everything up. Talking about the good old days. Harry reminds me of Tom.
Well, that's crazy. They're nothing alike. Tom was a lot bigger. He was 15 pounds heavier.
Men see. Size, shape, and haircuts. Women see other things. You suppose Harry will be there tonight?
How should I know? Probably out somewhere on a binge.
No, Harry doesn't drink like that anymore.
Well, maybe not. But you sure are lately.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind? Well, Mr. Jones, here we are at the Los Reyes tribal dance. It's an ancient rite.
That's a pretty good cross-section of the tribe here already. Mike, for instance. Now, Mike is our top polo player. Mucho machismo. But he has a secret. For a long time, no girl over 25 could bring Mike to those ecstatic heights he enjoys so much. Then they had to be 20. And now Mike needs his young girls in bunches.
And over there, Mr. Jones, is Louise. The lady known as Lou has an insatiable appetite for lifeguards, beach boys, delivery boys. If you think that Nancy and I are just a couple of witchy gossips, everyone knows. Especially after what Harry did in his first book.
Indirectly, of course.
Seems to me nobody around here would mind too much if his new book was never printed.
Here she comes. Craig's great Aunt Anita.
Harry, are you? Of course. And Phil and Helen. Nice to see you, Phil. Helen, I've loved your work over the years. What's the doll?
Aunt Anita has hundreds of dolls. She talks to them. She feeds them. She buys them clothes. I guess she likes them because they don't give her any arguments.
Anita's a bit odd, but she's still the matriarch of Los Reyes.
How is she, Craig?
She asked me about going out on a picnic, which took place about 25 years ago, so I'd say Aunt Anita's pretty much the same.
Harry was always fascinated by her.
Is she in either of the books?
Oh, every one of the old guard is in Harry's book. More or less.
Hey, about those missing pages, I was just thinking. Harry works once in a while in my place. Your friend and mine, Roy Bantry, complains that Harry's typing at night annoys the guests. Maybe those pages are in his stuff up there. He's not exactly famous for neatness.
Well, could we go take a look now?
Want to?
Why? Leave the party? It's just beginning to roll.
Downhill.
Jones, what about a little golf tomorrow?
Well,
if not golf, what about shooting some ski?
Well, that's more my speed. Thanks.
Great. About 11. Ski club, anybody at the inn can tell you where it is.
You people at Los Reyes are most hospitable. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Miss Woodridge.
Good night, Mr. Jones.
Good night.
Good night.
This 12% wine doesn't seem to be what the doctor ordered.
1 double scotch coming straight from the bar.
No criticism?
You're a big girl, Mary.
There can't be other pages. I keep tabs on that carbon in Doyle's room.
You lean too hard on him about the noise. He's been working over at Nancy, she said.
He was keeping my guests awake.
Well, now Mr. Jones and Nancy are on the way over to the paper mill. You follow them. It's getting dark in another half hour. And try and find out if they come up with something.
The bar guarantee this to have a bell?
I don't think anybody can guarantee your bells any longer.
I thought maybe the champagne would do it. It isn't really a bell. I don't know what it is. But it does ring. Then everything's quiet, peaceful, for a little while. You know, I think your Aunt Anita maybe has the right idea. She always seems so happy somehow.
You call that happy?
You know, when things went sour. When Tom Jordan drowned.
Thanks a lot. That's when we got married.
Sour. They've never really been sweet since. Have they, darling?
Mostly research stuff, looks like. More research stuff.
Roy Bantry. Who was first to reach the deep waters where Tom Jordan These are all about Tom Jordan's water skiing accident.
Mm-hmm. He and Miriam were engaged, you know. Then about 6 months after he drowned, Miriam married Craig. Well, that looks like about everything, Barnaby.
Yeah. Say, do you mind if I hold on to these for a day or so?
Sure. And I'm sorry I wasn't any more help.
Say, you're my date. Can I take you home?
No, thanks. I've got a few things to do around here. But it was a nice date.
Yeah. Me too. Good night.
Good night. But they took money, too.
Just to cover.
You think Craig had someone follow us?
He knew we were coming here. And why?
But who slugged you?
I don't know. Those missing pages of that book must be pretty hot. I've got to find them.
These clippings don't mean a thing. Everybody knows the newspaper version.
The missing pages might not say anything either.
Yeah, they might. Remember Harry talked to my dear old aunt.
Your Aunt Anita is all fuzzy. She'll never remember.
Oh, don't you kid yourself. That old dame still has her moments of clarity.
So, what do we do?
Watch, Jones. He's in Harry's footsteps.
Ah, Mr. Bantry. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Oh, I wanted to tell you how much I'm enjoying your service. It's very personal.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Anything I can do to make your stay more pleasant?
Well, yes, there is. Since you were the first on the scene when Tom Jordan was drowned.
Oh, that was so long ago. Why are you interested?
Well, it's part of the town history, practically, and I wanted to talk to an eyewitness.
Well, let's see. I was fishing the lake in a rowboat. It's a good bass lake, that Lake Emerald. Craig Woodrich and Tom Jordan were water skiing. Tom was skiing, Craig was driving the boat. Jordan lost control around a turn, hit a buoy, knocked him unconscious, sank like a stone. Oh, it was a terrible tragedy.
And Jordan went under before Craig could get to him?
That's correct. Before Craig Woodrich could get back. Of course, they were going pretty fast. Craig had to make a big turn to come back.
And you were the only witness?
Correct. Nobody else out there fishing that time of the morning.
Newspapers at the time said that you were working as a clerk in a liquor store.
Oh, I've had lots of jobs. Food, beverages.
Now you're an innkeeper.
Right.
With a place of your own. It is your own, isn't it? Fee title, according to your record, paid in full. It's quite a success story. Well, pays to work hard and save your money.
Craig's always late. I don't quite know how to say this. Last night, Nancy and I did a little bit of talking out of school. Thank you.
Yes, I know how it is. Sometimes there's a lot to be said in a lady's favor, but the other's a lot more interesting. I wanted you to fill me in anyway. Not that I like to poke around in the past.
Oh, I just got back from there.
What can you tell me about the water skiing accident?
Harry asked me all about that, too. Listen, where is that guy? Does anybody know?
Not a clue.
I didn't see it. I was taking a tennis lesson when it happened. And when Roy Bantry called from the dock for more help, we all rushed down. But it was too late. Craig was wonderful. He dived and dived trying to reach Tom. He nearly passed out. When they finally did grapple Tom's body, it was too late.
I'm sorry to bring this up.
It's just such a shock, you know. You know Tom and I were engaged. We were going to be married in a month. It was a shock for the whole town. Aunt Anita more than anybody.
Really?
In lots of ways, she was closer to Tom and me than our own parents, even. She really took Tom's death badly. That's when she started staying in. Working on her doll collection. She didn't even leave the house when Craig and I were married.
I may want to talk to her. You think it'll be all right?
Sure.
Well, good morning, Jones. Ready for a little shooting?
Certainly, Mr. Woodridge. Raring to go.
Good.
What do I wish you to? Happy skeets?
Let's go, huh? Oh, is that what you're having straight?
It's good for the eyesight and reflexes.
I must say you have quite a background for an investigator, Jones. Graduate school, degree in forensics.
You checked me out.
I had to. It's a private club.
Well, Mr. Woodridge, degrees are nice to hang on your wall. I'm glad I have mine, but I've always tried not to let book learning interfere with my education. Shall we get after these clay pigeons?
That's what we're here for. Your Honor, sir.
Thank you. Pull!
Good shooting, Jones. Pull!
You're not bad yourself. You and Roy Bantry have been friends a long time.
You mean Bantry from the inn? Yes.
Ever since the water skiing accident.
About then. Pull.
Shame you couldn't have reached Jordan on time.
Well, I tried.
Pull! Yes, I know you tried. Miriam told me. She's very proud of you. Said you risked your life to save him.
Well, naturally, of course, Could we shoot? I mean, I don't see what this has to do with anything.
Hey, chums. But let me show you how that's done.
Are you crazy? You want to kill somebody?
Come on, Craig. Let me have a go at it.
Miriam!
Here, hold my drink.
Quiet.
Oh, oh. Oh, that beautiful scotch.
Why don't you go sit down?
Thought you knew my great-grandmother was Annie Oakley.
Go on back to your watering hole.
I'll get some more shells. be.
You really think you have something, huh?
Could be, could be. Jacket. Human hair, oily. Scalp hair, the comb. One from the comb fell out naturally, the other one was pulled out. You notice on the hair that was pulled out, that's the one on the top. The root is full and seems to have traces of blood on it.
They look identical.
Same diameter, similar medulla. Both hairs came from Harry Doyle, one from his comb, the other from the jacket of the suspect. Now, the third hair, the black one, that didn't come from Harry's comb. I found it on the lapel of Harry's jacket. Human hair. Funny. It's not oily. Cut on one end, something, not a root on the other. Oriental hair. Perfectly round, definite medulla.
Well, that's why their hair hangs so beautifully.
Oriental hair. Cut on one end, something, not a root on the other. Glue. Doll's hair.
With all this water skiing stuff and taking care of me, he's not just some old character you can file and forget. He's trouble, Craig.
Where is he now?
I don't know where he is every minute.
I'm going out to my Aunt Anita's. You let me know as soon as he gets back to the inn.
Craig, I have a business to run.
Bantry, you do as I tell you to do.
What is this with you and Roy Bantry? What's going on?
There's nothing going on.
Well, where are you going?
Out.
When will you be back?
I have no idea.
Are you going to look for Harry?
I'm not really interested in Harry.
Craig, where is he?
How should I know? You get off my back about Harry.
You do know. Why won't you tell me? Hello?
Oh, Miriam. Is Craig there?
No, he isn't.
Has he left for his aunt's house yet?
He didn't say.
Oh. Well, thank you, Miriam. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is Tosho from Kyoto. A favorite of mine, aren't you, Tosho?
Harry Doyle must have liked Toshu, too.
Oh, he likes all my little friends.
You had a nice visit with Mr. Doyle.
Oh, yes, it's so pleasant talking to him. He's so kind. He asked for my help.
Oh? With what?
He's a writer, you know, Mr. Doyle is. Oh, yes, a famous one.
Well, then you helped him with his novel.
Well, he said he was going to write about my friends. My real friends. Now, you come on over and let me introduce you. Girls, this is Mr. Jones.
How do you do?
That's Betty. That's Fran. That's Edith. And that's Susie. Mr. Jones is a friend of Mr. Doyle's. Do you remember the nice parties we had with Mr. Doyle?
Mrs. Woodbridge. Who's this in the bed? The young man.
That's Craig. Poor Craig. He's sick.
Really? Craig? Why is he sick?
The doctors don't know. The terrible thing is that Craig doesn't even know he's sick. Now, I'm going over the master bedroom. Will you excuse me if I...
Surely. it said on the floor. Looks like a piece of manuscript paper.
No, dear. That's a drop cloth to keep the paint from getting on the rug.
This is one of Harry Doyle's manuscript pages.
Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought... Did I get any paint on it?
Yes, a little, but it doesn't matter. Do you have the rest of the pages?
Yes. Mr. Doyle said he wanted to be perfectly sure about... It was somewhere here. Mr. Doyle and I are working on it. He was going to be back, Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday. Oh, you found it. Good.
Oh, do you mind if I read it?
Why, of course not. It's beautifully written. Just make yourself at home.
It is beautifully written.
What did I tell you?
There's a part here that confuses me a little.
What's that, dear?
Part about Tom Jordan. The character that would be Craig in real life let Tom drown. He didn't try to help him. That Craig let Tom drown.
Yes, it's true. Terrible, but true. That's why Craig is sick. The difference between Craig and me is, well, I'm sick, but I know that I am. And that's why I hope Craig will get better soon. Mr. Doyle does too. It's time. It was the lies that made Craig sick. At first it seemed all right, but of course it never was. Craig came and told me, and we both kept the secret. But when lies have been buried too long, they fester, they rankle. Harry Doyle is right. It's time to let in some light.
Yes, but not now, Auntie. Mr. Jones and I are going to hunt some pheasants.
Oh, wonderful. We haven't had any fresh game in such a long time. Good hunting.
Yes, of course, you go on with what you're doing, Aunt.
Oh, my, yes, I've got all this wallpapering to do.
Of course.
So you killed Harry Doyle?
Oh, could old Harry Doyle get himself killed? Where's the body?
Bet if we dig around here, we find it.
Just keep moving.
Anita knows we're out here.
Anita? I'll just have to take my chances. Right there.
I just called Aunt Anita and she told me he let Tom Jordan die. Damn you. I loved him.
Shooting's all over now.
That's sure a lousy way to get a novel written.
Yep.
quite a guy.
Wish I'd known him.
Do you have to go back right away?
No.
How would you like to go up to Morro Bay and see if we can find some sea otters?
I think that'd be a wonderful idea.
You know, I may never come back to this darn town.
Let's talk about that on the way. You know, there's something about looking at the ocean when you're thinking about your problems that makes them seem, well, not as big as you thought they were.
That sounds very comforting and very cliché.
It is a cliche. And you know why it's a cliche? Because it's true.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Peter Haskell, Bert Freed, Gary Owens. Tonight's episode, 20 Million Alibis.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your best Sunday night date, Gary Michaels. Fluky, fluky. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Well, tonight we have a great panel of good guys and bad guys. No kidding, folks. Cops and robbers, real cops and real robbers. And they're going to be here to talk about their own experiences in crime and fighting crime. Now, the first guest I'd like to have you meet is one of the most colorful criminals ever to pull himself up out of the underworld. The former international jewel thief, safecracker, rogue of the Riviera, and now a best-selling author, Mr. Anthony Neal. Anthony. First thing Monday morning, folks, go out and buy Tony Neal's new book, I Confess, The Story of a Professional Thief. Or if you don't want to buy one, steal one. And my next guest, representing the side of law and order, the very distinguished jurist, Judge Eldon Curran of the State Court of Appeals. So here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. My third guest this evening, a product of the streets of Los Angeles, the Police Academy, 4 bullet wounds, and winner of the Medal of Valor, Detective Captain Ben Wyatt. Ben? Of course, Ben's going over to our commissary in just a few moments, and we'll see what makes Wyatt Earth. Thank you, and I'll be right back. Bill, take it away. Gary will be right back with his first guest, Detective Ben Wyatt, and his special panel of cops and robbers, following this word from your local stations.
Where do you want me to wait? My dressing room?
Yeah, fine. He'll bring you out in 6 minutes on the button.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
5 minutes, Mr. Neal.
Well, we can have dinner tomorrow night if she doesn't want me to pick her up at the airport. Good night, Charles.
Mr. Neal, you're on. Right now, please.
Yeah, sure, I'm right there.
You guys certainly do run on a timetable, don't you?
Captain, I know you're as eager to hear Tony Neal's opinions of your views as I am. So, right now, ladies and gentlemen, a view of crime from the other side of the bars by a man who's been there twice and who perhaps should have been there even more, the retired thief and now best-selling writer, Mr. Anthony Neal. Anthony! Welcome aboard. Welcome.
Captain?
Well, Anthony, in your book on the first page, there are several interesting things. And how did you just get started in crime? Could you tell us?
Yes. In the first paragraph, I suggested that the most difficult thing facing any jewel thief is breaking into the business.
Your ID, please. Yeah, sure. Can't be too careful, can you? Barnaby Jones.
Would you excuse me a minute? Hello, Barnaby.
Glad to see you're on it.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you don't catch me up this time of the morning with a tie on unless I'm working. General Western Insurance wanted me to,
Look, come on out. It's a big one, Barnaby. Jackpot.
Plus a murder.
Richard Jason, butler. Probably surprised the thief. Or thieves.
Or he was the inside man who shouldn't have been so trusting. Is that the insured, Mrs. Morrison?
Carol Morrison divorced. A couple of times.
Any estimate on the loss?
We got a complete inventory.
Fast work, Ben.
Oh, not really. One diamond necklace. 40 marquise-shaped stones, total weight 45 carats. One diamond drop, pear-shaped, 10.5 carats. Put them all together, they spell 1 million pre-devalued dollars.
Any ammo on the entry?
Computer's been working overtime this morning. We'll let you know when we know. You let us know?
Sure. Could you introduce me to Mrs. Morrison?
Why, sure.
But, Pierre, you've just got to work me in tomorrow. Shampoo set the works. Oh, thank you, Pierre.
Miss Morrison, this is Barnaby Jones. He's a private investigator working for your insurance company.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Mr. Jones, what can an investigator do that the police can't?
Well, ma'am, let's put it this way. I probably have among my circle of acquaintances some people who would more readily pass along gossip or information to a civilian than to a police officer. The insurance file on your apartment here said you had a very excellent alarm system. Has it been giving you trouble lately?
It was shorted out.
I understand also that you keep most of your important jewelry in safe deposit boxes at the bank.
Yes, but I want to wear that necklace to the charity ball tomorrow night. Heck, I thought it'd be safe enough here for a couple of nights.
Ms. Morrison, an attractive woman like you, divorcee.
Mr. Jones, you're asking me if I'm having an affair and if a man has a key to the apartment.
Ms. Morrison, you get to the point like a wildcat going through a cane break.
The point, the answer is no. No one else has a key. My butler did. I won't be staying here, Lieutenant. I'll leave word where you can reach me. You too, Mr. Jones.
Thank you very much, Ms. Morrison. You've been most cooperative.
Excuse me.
Can I look around, man?
Oh, absolutely. Anything you break, you buy.
You're on it for the insurance company?
Yep.
And who officially?
Ben Wyatt, you heard he made captain.
Yes, indeed. That news has reached me.
Sam, if somebody had wanted to buy the Morrison job, what would it have cost them?
Oh, $5,000 in cash would provide blueprints of the apartment, names of the security guards downstairs and their shifts, a photocopy of the wiring for the alarm system, telephone confirmation as soon as the apartment was empty. That sounds like the butler to me, Barnaby.
Steve killed him to shut him up? Could be. Sam, the insurance company wants that necklace back. They'll pay a lot of money to get it back. Now, if you should just happen to hear of its whereabouts.
Don't think I will, Barnaby. It's out of my league.
Sam, how many poodles do you have to sell to lonely ladies to afford stuff like that?
It's still out of my league, and since it's murder, it's way out. Why don't you talk to Tony Neal? He used to be one of the $1 Million Boys. Killing was never his style, and now that he's a rich author, he doesn't need to take chances like that anymore. But he still hears a lot. He won't think on anybody, but he might pass the word along that the insurance company is ready to deal.
Damn it. A publicity stunt, that's all. A simple publicity stunt. And 20 million people were going to see me on national television holding that necklace up, stolen under the noses of the best cop in the city and a state judge while we were on the air. That stupid butler.
What did he have to come home so early for?
Now he's dead, and I have a necklace that's going to end up being a rope around my neck.
Well, you can always give it to me, darling.
No, it could end up being a rope around your neck, too, Angela. I got to get rid of it somehow. Fence it overseas. I'll give you the money, Angie. It'll be a lot safer.
Hello?
Hello, this is Barnaby Jones. I wonder if I could make an appointment with Tony Neal for about 10 or 15 minutes of his time at his convenience.
Barnaby Jones? Does Mr. Neal know you?
No, he doesn't, but this business, I'm a private detective.
Just a moment, please. Tony, Barnaby Jones. He wants to see you for 10 or 15 minutes. He's a private detective. Well, what should I tell him?
Tell him that I'm too busy, that, No. No. Tell him that I'll see him. Tell him that I'll see him. Go ahead, set it up.
Mr. Jones, Mr. Neal does have this afternoon free. 2 o'clock would be fine. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Barnaby Jones to see Tony Neal.
One moment, please. Come in. We're in here, Mr. Jones. Okay. When do I end chapter 9? Is it after he gets into the Countess's bedroom?
No, he's already in the Countess's bedroom. Everything's going good, and then he hears the Alfa Romeo. That'll be the curtain.
Hello, Mr. Jones. I'm Angela, Mr. Neal's
How do you do?
secretary.
Tony Neal.
How do you do, Mr. Neal? I want to thank you for granting me the time. That's quite a setup you got on your front door, like a bank.
Yes. Tony believes that you can't tell criminals by their appearance. Excuse me.
Hey, that wasn't necessary.
Well, you know, I bought your book a long time before it became a bestseller, and I thought now might be a good time to get it autographed.
My pleasure.
Oh, we got here. It looks like a toy store. Or, do-it-yourself breaking and entering.
My second book is a novel, Mr. Jones. I'm laying it all out realistically. The exact locks the hero is going to have to pick, distances that he'll be covering within the chateau, how far away the young heroine could actually hear a window being opened. There you are.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Well, to one professional from another. That's very flattering, thank you.
Well, it's just one reason that I wanted to meet you. I have never forgotten how you got the Sherman Troxell jewels back.
Sherman Troxell? Well, that's 17 years ago. Malibu. How'd you learn about that?
Well, where I was staying, I had a great deal of time to read.
Oh.
I'm curious, how did you happen to phone today? Did you catch the show last night?
No, I didn't see that. I'm sorry to say, it's a little past my bedtime.
Oh, it's too bad. We had a ball. Ben Wyatt was on the show with me. Usual deadpan approach. You know Ben.
Oh, sure. I just left him about an hour ago.
What are you two mixed up in?
Well, what I wanted to talk to you about, Ben's on the Morrison theft, and I'm on it, too, for General Western Insurance.
Oh, really? From the papers, it sounds brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I wish I'd done it myself. What can you tell me about it?
Well, no, that's about all there is to tell, but I wanted to ask you some questions about it.
For once, a perfect alibi. 20 million people were watching me on the show when the burglar was doing his work. 20 million people, if we can believe Gary Michaels about his ratings.
If you were still in the business, how would you have gone about pulling that off?
Well, that building is a condominium, isn't it? Pretty good security downstairs, of course. You'd buy your way through the lobby. I suppose she has a decent alarm system.
Omega B, 2 years old.
Jump it at the junction box. Again, buy the job from a hot man, $500. What about locks in the front door?
Patterson, 301.
Really? Oof. Well, that's good luck. I have one right over here. This double tumbler system is pretty good, but you can use a pick. That's the first step. And then a magnet, see? To hold the first set of tumblers in position. And then a tungsten pick to trip the second set of tumblers.
You're still pretty good. You sure you don't do a little moonlighting?
Well, I think about it, Mr. Jones. But my publisher and literary agent tell me I just can't afford it anymore. No, it's just professional curiosity. What's General Western offering for the necklace?
100, maybe up a little. Got any ideas?
Might be able to smoke it out for that. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Oh, about fences. Anybody come up in the world recently I wouldn't know about?
Ah, Mr. Jones, they come up so fast now, nobody can keep track. New sources of cash, new organizations taking over from the older established outfits.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, thanks a million, and I hope I didn't keep you away from your work too long.
Not at all. It was my pleasure. Oh, by the way, I want you to tell me anything you and Ben Wyatt turn up. Anything not confidential. I'm really interested.
Absolutely.
Thank you. This is what it's come to, living in a city these days. It's frightening.
You better never lose a combination of that. You're liable to starve to death up here.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad way to go now, would it?
You son of a gun.
I thought we were going to go to dinner and a movie. Are you still on that Tony Neal book? You already read it once.
Twice. I can't figure this guy.
Why? You think he stretches the truth a bit?
No, the book is strictly legit. Every one of these cases is a matter of record. I mean, I can't figure him today. I wonder what kind of razzle dust he thought he was throwing in my eyes.
Like what?
Oh, with that amateur night theory of how the job was pulled. No thief that is smart enough to case Mrs. Morrison is going to buy the security guard in the lobby. That just means there'd be more people to talk. And he's not going to hire a hot man to short the alarm, because that means he's got himself a new partner he'll have to cut in or get rid of. And fences. He says he doesn't know any fences, old or new. Baloney.
Well, maybe he's the kind of guy who likes to put people on, especially the opposition, like you.
And if he does, maybe I'd like to ask a few questions.
Well, don't look at me, Barnaby. I just type and answer the phones. The movie? The prices go up to $2 at 7 o'clock. They ran it through the police lab. Ben Wyatt says you can keep the set.
Did he mention any leads?
Well, not to me. I gathered he was hoping you'd come up with something. Well, I guess I'll move in, Barnaby, if you insist. I mean, but it is a sacrifice, you realize.
Betty, tell me if I'm wrong. Now, here's a clock that the thief knocked over, presumably in a struggle with the butler. Here on this table is where Mrs. Morrison said the clock belonged. Catch is on the bottom.
Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
The time on the broken clock gives us the exact time of the robbery, murder, and...
An alibi for the thief.
Better than that. He made sure that the time on the clock was the exact time he desired, because he didn't knock the clock off here accidentally. It was dropped deliberately straight down.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, look. See all these fragments here when it shattered? They sprayed out in an almost perfect circle. That clock was dropped deliberately, kerplunk, straight down. He wanted us to assume that somebody over here during the fight or accidentally knocked the clock. But in order to do that, it would have had to sail all the way over to here and then crash. But then the pieces would have skidded on that way.
I'll buy that.
Wish I had more to sell you. Betty, let's see if I can sell you something else.
What?
Isn't that studio where they tape all the television shows just around the corner here? We're at Hollywood and Ivar.
No, the studio's on Vine, above Hollywood, diagonally back that way.
Gary Michael's show with Tony Neal last Sunday night. Yeah. Morrison necklace last Sunday night.
What?
No, I know. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't like coincidences.
How? Why?
Don't ask so many tough questions. Answer a few. Now, how long do you think it would take to get from the stage door around the block into the lobby and up to this apartment?
Well, I have no idea where the stage door is, but I imagine if you walk, 10 minutes and 20 minutes if you took a car.
I'm not going to imagine. I'm going to time it.
Seriously?
Unless it turns out to be stupid, then I was only kidding. You get on over to the theater and set up a running of the tape of the Gary Michaels show anytime, today or tomorrow. I'll see you over there at the theater as soon as I clock this.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Mr. Jones, I'm Marty Monaco, the technical director. The on-off switch is to talk to me, and the dial is to control the volume of the sound. Got that? Ready to roll?
Let's go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your best Sunday night date, Gary Michaels. Cookie. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Well, tonight we have a great panel of good guys and bad guys. No kidding, folks. Cops and robbers, real cops and real robbers. And they're going to be here to talk about their own individual
I
experience.
admit I have no idea how long he was in the apartment. But with elevator time and walking around the block from the stage door to the lobby, if Mr. Neal is off camera for more than 10 or 11 minutes, I'm going to start asking some questions.
But Tony Neal's a successful lecturer and author now. Why would he want to take the chance?
It's a good question. No answer. Could you hold it right there a minute, Mr. Monaco? Is this an edited tape? What I mean is, 1 minute on the tape here, did it take longer than a minute in the studio?
No, sir. The program is exactly 1 hour long. The tape lasts 60.00 minutes. That includes commercials and station break.
Thank you. We can go now. I have 22. Now let's see exactly how long Mr. Neal was off camera.
Six minutes.
Okay, hold it, please.
Hold it, Jim.
What an eagle. A job such as the Morrison job that made the man his reputation. He is a big, fat eagle.
But he couldn't have done it, Barnaby. The 6 minutes he was off the screen, he probably spent in front of a mirror. Oh, look, his hair, it looks like he's ready for a screen test. His handkerchief's all tucked in neatly.
You run it again from Mr. Neal's first entrance?
Back up, I'll tell you when to stop.
There. You see? His hair's casual. That handkerchief's all floppy. Could you run it forward, please, to where Mr. Neal was sitting with Captain Wyatt?
You started up, Jim.
You see? Nice and neat. But what does it prove?
Well, let me ask you one. The stick pin.
What about it?
Look, where is it?
He was wearing one when he was first introduced.
He sure was, but it's gone now. Would you mind running back to the intro again, please? All right, Tony Neal's a great safecracker, but he's not Superman. He couldn't have flown from here to there.
But Neil knows a little bit about geometry. He knows that a straight line is the shortest path between 2 points. And I know that walking around the block is a lot longer than taking a diagonal across the roof.
The roof?
The roof? Well, Mr. Jones, you take the door at the end of the stage to the elevator up to the 8th floor, down to the stairway, and it leads directly to the roof.
Thanks, and thanks for running the tape for me.
No trouble.
Eddie, why don't you go back to the office? I'll see you in a couple hours.
All right, anything I can do while I'm there?
Yes, call Sam Cassell at the pet shop and see if he's heard anything new.
Well, how do you plan to do that?
Well, we're going to have a lot of pre-publicity on the show, see, and we'll have glossies and we'll have the whole thing. Now, the reviewers loved it. Everybody loved the show. The ratings were great, but next time it's going to be even higher when we just...
It's Neil!
How are you, Mr. Jones? Nice to see you again. Barnaby Jones, this is Gary Michaels.
Well, yes, sir. Pleasure.
Yes, I recognize Mr. Michaels. Say, I finally got around to seeing that great show the two of you did. I just came from the projection room.
Well, Sunday night show. Well, that's great. We were just talking about that, but why did you see that one, Mr. Jones?
Well, Mr. Jones is a private investigator, Gary.
Oh, I see.
And a great fan of Mr. Neal. You know, Ben Wyatt is an old friend of mine, and I'd missed the show, and I wanted to see it, so Ben set it up for me.
Well, that's great. You know, I was thinking, a private investigator. I want to do a repeat of that cops and robbers idea, and love to have a private eye. Maybe we can talk to you about it.
Sure, I'd love it. Thanks, and congratulations. You know, there are a lot of swell moments all through that tape.
Oh, thank you. How are you and Ben coming along in the Morrison case?
Well, I don't have anything, and I don't hear him bragging either, so I guess he came up empty, too. You know, Mr. Neal, whoever planned that thing, he could write a book.
Any day now, Mr. Jones, I'm going to get in touch with you. And in the meantime, why don't you and Tony talk things over?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Bye-bye. You know, what a great idea that would be with a private eye, a gentlemanly sort, not the old, raincoat, D's, dem, and does.
Listen, Gary, I thought that those tapes were all erased.
No, the network keeps them for reference. So far as I know, they keep them all.
Espresso, Gregory. Dessert, anyone? Betty? Angela?
No, thank you, not for me.
Another glass of milk, please.
Angela, I'm sure the gentleman will excuse us.
They usually do.
Even when Angela is walking away from you, there still is a certain amount of enjoyment.
She's a very lovely young lady. I assume that Gary Michaels was serious when he asked me to be on the show.
Absolutely. That's why he wanted me to sit down with you, find out what you want to say, axes to grind.
No, I'm not a commentator, just a detective, and I thought we might have some fun.
That's exactly what I told him. I mean, you seem like a relaxed kind of guy, loose.
Why not? You know, you've been on a lot of these shows, and I wanted to ask you about clothes. You know, color, a suit, a pattern. What about a tie like this?
What you have on right now is fine. Some herringbones checks aren't very good. You have any jewelry that might flare?
You mean might flash in the lens?
Yeah, give a bad light bounce, like a big spender's diamond pinky ring, or... Well, take me, for example. Sunday night show, I was wearing a stick-pin diamond horseshoe. Used to fool around with the ponies. Anyway, after Gary introduced me, one of the assistants came over and told me to take it off. I was giving a bad reflection. I had it on earlier today. But, Angela didn't think it looked very good with this shirt and tie. Well, that kind of criticism I can live with.
I'm not knocking a good meal. It was always kind of fun. But Tony Neal never does anything unless he's got an ulterior motive.
That stick pin is really bothering you, isn't it?
All the way. One of the assistants told me to take it off because it was flaring the lens. I had it on earlier, but Angela said it didn't match my tie and shirt, so I took it off. Why did he go back to the projectionist?
Well, maybe it's like Monaco told me. Gary Michaels and Tony were extremely flattered that you wanted to see the show.
He heard that we ran that tape backwards and forwards for the whole first 10 minutes of it. He just wanted to find out if we learned anything.
No, Barnaby, I don't know. I think you're reaching.
Yeah. I'd like to reach a little further or come up about 3 minutes shorter. You can turn the light on. Oh, call Sam Cassell. Ask him if he can see me within the next hour.
All right.
Captain Wyatt, please. Oh, Ben? Oh, hello. This is Barnaby. Ben, I need a little help. Can you get me a blueprint of the air conditioning ducts and general utility layout of the Hollywood TV theater? Yeah, there is something sticking me, and if it all adds up, I'll fill you in on it. Thanks, Ben.
Sam Cassell says anytime. What was that all about?
About 3 minutes.
I could get a half a dozen jewelers downtown or in Beverly to duplicate it, but I need it done in a few hours and by somebody who won't talk. Shall I say Sam sent me?
Well, like chicken soup, it can't hurt. What games are you and Tony Neal out to?
Lost and found. I think that he thinks that I think he lost it. He thinks that I think he found it. Thanks.
Hello.
Angela, this is Betty Jones.
Hello, Betty. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Barnaby and I wanted to thank you and Tony for the delightful evening. It was certainly nice meeting you.
We all enjoyed it. I'll tell him. Thank you.
Angela, is Barnaby there?
Barnaby? No. Is he supposed to be?
Well, he thought he might try and catch Tony. Listen, Barnaby's been expecting some very important papers. Well, they're blueprints, actually, and the messenger just brought them. So if he shows up or calls you, will you tell him that I'm going to take them over to the television studio myself and leave them in dressing room D?
Sure, Betty. Dressing room D. All right. What kind of blueprints?
Oh, he'll know. And listen, thank you again. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, Mr. Neal. Here you're taping another show for Michaels today with that Barnaby Jones, too.
Yeah. Hi.
I guess I got the wrong dressing room. Is something wrong with the air conditioning?
No, just exploring.
For what? What are you looking for?
Well, this is the dressing room you used the last time, isn't it?
Are you crazy? I was on the air.
I know you were. But you're the only professional in the business with the brain, the physical ability, who had the opportunity to case the Morrison layout.
Barnaby, I'm retired.
So was I.
You really mean that you think that I crawled up inside there, wherever that leads to, and got to the Morrison place and back last Sunday night?
Want to see how I figure?
I would be delighted. After you, Alphonse.
Be careful where you put your fingers. I might step on them.
Pretty good for an old goat.
Comes from leading a clean life.
If this ever leads anywhere, I've got my next book.
Well, so far so good. I can hardly wait to see what happens next.
80 seconds to right here, and right over there is Carol Morrison's apartment.
Oh, that's nice. Are you out of your mind? What was I supposed to do, sprout wings and fly over there?
How about a rope or a wire? I read your book. You've done it before. I think you're the thief, all right, Neil.
You don't have any proof, do you, Barnaby?
I didn't, not till a couple of minutes ago. When you walked into dressing room D, because you knew that was the only place in the building where a man could get into the one air shaft to the roof. And you knew that the blueprints that proved it were going to be there. Now, you nailed yourself, Tony.
Barnaby, Barnaby, Barnaby. That still isn't proof that I've ever been up in this roof before.
That may not be what this is. I found it at the edge of the roof where it probably dropped out of your tie. I kind of figured that you'd lost it after the way you made a big thing of waving it under my nose at the dinner. Proof?
Old man, no one is ever gonna know that.
Too bad. Once a thief, always a thief, I guess. But a murderer? I thought you were smarter than that.
You don't understand, Barnaby. I wasn't even gonna keep it. Stealing that necklace was a publicity stunt for the book.
Until the murder.
Accidental murder, there's a difference.
Not to the dead man.
Hey, Barnaby, one question.
What?
That stick pit, how'd you happen to find it up there?
Never did, Ben. If he can make a duplicate, I can make a duplicate. Right?
Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Penny Pizer, Charles Siebert, Dick DeCoit, Patricia Donahue, Christopher Norris. Tonight's episode, Stages of Fear.
You had your chance, so why are you waiting around? You knew well in advance my dreams were on a different side of the town. Maybe she's really more like your style. Settle down and retire your heart right now, because baby,
Carter, it feels good. It's alive.
It's getting there.
Oh, don't be so grumpy just because I had to push you into giving Sybil the part. She's come a long way since she joined your class 3 years ago.
Maybe. And I've learned never to argue with the lady who owns the theater.
You'll see. Friday night's opening is going to be a smash, and you'll be the one that's taking the vows for creating a new star.
Carter, I've got little enough to do in this scene without having Sybil constantly upstaging me like that.
Let's get one thing straight, June. I direct, you act, and we'll get along fine, all right? All right, Sybil, now you turn to June, not she to you, just like we've been rehearsing it.
I'm sorry, Carter.
All right, there's not much more we can do until we get the new actress for the part of Agnes, so let's put it to bed for tonight. Ben, I want to start with Act 2, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, right after the Agnes audition.
Okay, everybody, you heard the man. Let's go.
Honey, look, you didn't upstage her that much. Don't let her get you go, okay?
Excuse me, please. Sybil! Fantastic, baby. Really great.
That's very nice of you. Malcolm Elliott, David Douglas.
The agent from ICW, Sybil's been telling me a lot about you.
Look, I'm gonna go meet Rose Shaw for coffee. I'd like you to come and join us.
Oh, I'm sorry. David and I are going out for something.
Go ahead. Rochelle's a important casting agent. I'll see you tomorrow.
So sorry to dump you, my dear, but my career, you
Knock
know.
it off.
Just coffee, okay? I can't stay out too late.
Sybil, a few notes on Act 1, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll wait for you in my car. And Carter, thank you for letting me sit in on rehearsal.
I don't like outsiders watching my rehearsals, especially people I didn't invite.
I'm sorry, Carter. I guess I should have asked you first.
All right, come on over here. I want to give you a few notes.
Hi, Ben. I've got some wine chilling in the fridge.
Sounds great. I'll pick up some sandwiches. Meet you later. Gotta finish this first.
Okay.
All right, you're a high-class call girl, right? So this is your turf. You're in command here. So when you look the place over, you're not just peeking through somebody's parlor window. You act like you own the place. Got it?
I think so.
We better know so. And your singing's improving. Just don't let it go to your head.
Hey! Hey, who turned out the lights? Hello? Ben? Is that you? Carter?
Help me, Sybil! Please! I don't want to die! No, Sybil! I don't want to die!
Sybil? Sybil?
These gems alone must be worth a fortune.
This burglar had excellent taste. $200,000.
Here's the preliminary report from the Sacramento police.
Jedediah, looks like you and I be taking a quick trip up to Sacramento tomorrow.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, excuse me. For heaven's sakes. Laura! Hello, darling. What are you doing here?
I'm so sorry that I know I'm interrupting, but if I could just see you for a minute.
Of course, come on in. At last, you fellas get a chance to meet the gal who almost made me the star of the theater. College, of course. My first, last, and only drama coach, Laura Harding. This is Barnaby and J.R. Jones.
Very happy to meet you. We've heard a lot about you from Betty.
Thank you.
Is it true about Betty being as good as she always tells us she is?
Oh, she was my star pupil.
The defense rests.
Well, you two must have a lot to say to each other, so if you'll forgive us, we'll be on our way.
No, Mr. Jones, actually, it's you I came to see.
Why, Laura, are you in some kind of trouble?
Well, not personally, but it's my theater. Well, actually, it's an actress that's in the play that we're about to put on, Sybil Crawford. Well, she thinks that somebody's trying to harm her.
What way?
Well, a few days ago, apparently somebody broke into Sybil's house. She just recently come into a sizable inheritance, and the house was part of it. She told the police that she didn't see the intruder, but the incident, I mean, it nearly scared her half to death.
In my experience, that burglars usually try to avoid contact with their victims.
Well, after what happened last night, Sybil doesn't think it was a burglar.
What happened?
After rehearsals, a piece of scenery suddenly falls down from the grid right onto the stage. Just misses Sybil. But it almost killed the young man she was with.
Now you think that these two incidents are related?
Well, for all I know, Sybil may be blowing it all out of proportion. The thing is that she's got a show to do. And if something else happens to upset her, she may not be fit to go on. Which would be a tragedy for her, but also for the future of my little theater.
Yes, well, the thing is that neither Jedediah or I will be available to look into this until we wrap up a burglary case we're working on. It'll be about a week or 10 days.
Barnaby, what about me? I mean, I could go over to Laura's theater and check things out, see if it's really necessary to hire a private investigator.
Well, that's fine with me. There won't be much for you to do around here anyway until we get back from Sacramento.
Great. Come on, Laura, you can fill me in on the way to the theater.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Jones. J.R.
I appreciate the visit, but aren't you supposed to be at rehearsal?
Malcolm, when you came back into the theater, are you sure you didn't hear anything? Like a rumbling sound?
You're going to start that again?
And you sure you didn't see a spotlight shining down from the booth?
Honey, they said the main electric fuse had blown out. How could there have been a spotlight?
I don't know.
Sybil, look. I'm counting on you making me a very rich agent after this town gets a load of you on Friday night, so you keep your mind on the play. Stop worrying about me. I'll be out of here in a day or two.
I can't help it. The rope holding that piece of scenery up didn't come loose by itself.
Well, it was dark. You were frightened. So you bumped into the rope and you accidentally loosened it, that's all. Now, you go. Get back to that theater.
Malcolm, I'm sorry.
Will you get out of here?
Thank you, Miss Burkhart. You're obviously very talented, but I'm afraid you're just a little too young for the role. Thanks anyway. Very nice.
Laura, before you go introducing me to anyone, are you sure you want an investigator nosing about upsetting your people when they have a show to put on?
Not to worry. I thought about that on the way over. Ben! Ben, have you found somebody for the replacement of Agnes yet?
Oh, some lemons and prunes, maybe one peach, but nobody quite fits the bill.
Oh, well, you must live right, Ben, because today is your lucky day. Because I have found somebody just right for the part of Agnes. Betty Jones.
You sing and dance?
Well, that was a long time ago. Laura, what are you doing?
Okay, just give your music to Duffy at the piano. Just one chorus and a time step.
Laura, will you stop him? He thinks you're serious.
Well, of course I'm serious. Don't you see it's perfect? I mean, you take a small part in the show, you get to ask all the questions you want to, and nobody's the wiser, get it?
Hurry it up, Miss Jones. Holding up rehearsals.
Come on, get up there.
Laura, you are out of your mind. I can't pull this.
I am not. You know you can do it.
I don't have any music.
Duffy can play anything. Just give him a key.
See?
Going into the casting business, Laura?
Well, we all have to pitch in and help, right? Come on, come on.
Do you know, Girl from Ipanema?
Terrific. Key of E. Up!
Tall and tan and young and handsome, the boy from Ipanema goes walking, and when he passes, each girl he passes goes, ay, ay. When he walks, he's like a samba. He swings so cool and sways so gentle that when he passes, each girl he passes goes, ooh. Psst, psst.
That's fine. Let's see how you did.
Where'd you find her?
Around.
Ready to start?
Oh, okay, I'm coming.
Give me a minute, will you, sis? Got a problem.
Ben, every time you call me sis, every time you put on that long face...
I tell you what, I'll settle for half of what I need. $200?
What'd you lose it on this time? The ball game? The horses?
And no lectures, all right? Get the money back, that's a promise.
Yeah. Just like you promised to straighten out after I got Carter to give you this job.
Some job, I'm nothing more than a gopher.
But it could lead to other things, maybe even directing. But you'd rather spend your life gambling, wouldn't you?
I'm not asking for anything I don't have coming.
I'm always the heavy, aren't I, Ben?
Hey, you owe me, Sybil.
Hi, Sybil.
Oh, hi, Laura.
You're looking well. Are you feeling better?
Yes, yes.
Well, I'd like you to meet my friend, Betty Jones. She might be playing the part of Agnes.
Oh, I hope you get it. Good luck.
Thanks. From what Laura tells me, you've certainly had your share of it. I mean, the starring part of Lydia.
I know. I keep pinching myself.
Miss Jones? I see Laura's given you a script. All right, you can keep that. We pay equity minimum. Welcome aboard.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Stone.
When Duffy's free, you get together with him and learn the song, all right?
All right.
All right, everybody, let's get it on.
Come on, Betty. I can't wait to show you the wardrobe. You're gonna love it.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's do it. No, hold it. Hold the curtain, Ben. Sybil.
Yes, Carter?
Sybil, that thing that's supposed to be around your neck, that boa, where is it?
I forgot it.
You know, she's never going to make it to Friday night, Carter. You'll see Sybil's going to flake out on us.
Leave it alone, June. She's had a rough night.
Oh, right. The so-called accident.
You were told to cool it, June, so cool it.
Sir Galahad is heard from. No, you never used to talk to me like that when I was your leading lady. Lover.
Sybil, what is it?
What kind of sick, rotten joke is that?
Betty, this specimen of lipstick you brought me from Sybil's dressing room mirror, it's nothing unusual. It's the same type of base used in the manufacture of any number of lipsticks in this country. You track it down, get us nowhere.
An eye for an eye, you murderer? And Sybil says she doesn't know what that means?
Well, I think she does, but she's holding back for some reason.
Well, she's recovered enough to continue with the rehearsals. Anyone staying with her?
I believe she's having a romance with her leading man, David Douglas. He took her home.
You know, it's too bad we have to fly up to Sacramento tomorrow. Sounds like things are getting a little hairy over at the theater.
I'll be all right. Besides, you fellas are just going to be gone for the day.
Jedediah is right. There's something funny going on. And if they find out that you're with an investigative agency...
Well, hopefully they won't. I've sort of taken care of my cover.
Oh?
Don't laugh. I got myself a part in the show.
You're kidding. What kind of a part?
Well, it's not a starring role. But we people in the theater, well, we have to start somewhere. Don't worry, fellas. I'll see that you get house seats opening night.
Stop that, David! I've got enough on my mind without worrying about you breaking your neck.
Wasn't that funny, but at least a smile. Come on, are you gonna smile?
David, when you get back to the theater, maybe you better tell June she's got what she wants.
Come on.
No, I mean it. She can have my part. Maybe it's better if I quit the show. Stop that. I'm being serious. If I go on, something terrible's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go in there and get dressed. Then we're gonna take us to rehearsal. And if you give me any more lip, I'm just gonna have to keep on kissing it until you get it right.
I know I'm being silly.
You wanna be really silly?
Depends.
If we leave early enough on Saturday, we could get married in Vegas and be back before the 2:30 matinee.
David, you know I'm not ready for anything like that.
You never get slapped unless you try.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Betty. Betty Jones.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. I was just passing by on my way to rehearsal, and I thought I'd see if you needed a lift.
Oh, that's okay. David's taking me.
Ah. Would it be all right if I came in for a moment, Sybil?
Sure.
Thanks. Actually, I wasn't just passing by. Well, the fact of the matter is, Laura Harding is rather worried about what's been going on, and she asked me to check up on you and see if everything was all right.
It's really sweet of her. You know, between Laura and Carter, of course, I feel like I still have my mother and father watching over me.
You know, you and I have hardly said more than just hello to each other, but I know you're a nice person. It's, I mean, it's difficult for me to imagine that someone would want to harm you.
Maybe so. But innocent people die. All the time.
Are you saying someone wants to see you dead?
An eye for an eye. What else can that mean?
Well, that's just a metaphor. Surely you haven't done something so terrible that someone wanted to see you die for it.
We gotta go, Sybil. We're gonna be late.
I'll get my bag.
If you're so interested in who hates Sybil enough to want to hurt her, you ought to talk to Ben.
The stage manager? He's her brother, isn't he?
Ben Naughton's her half-brother, but he's rotten clear through.
You had your chance, so why are you waiting around? You knew well in advance my dreams were on a different side of the town. Maybe she's really more like your style. Settle down and retire your heart right now, because baby, I'm too much
Hold
of a
it!
good thing.
Damn it, Sybil. You're sleepwalking again. Could you just try to convince me that you're a human being up there instead of some plastic doll moving here and there because I told you where to move?
But, Carter, you've never said anything about the way I was moving.
Listen to me! All of you! The theater, this theater, however small it is important. Now, some of you may think that it's a stepping stone to instant stardom. That's okay. Everybody's got a right to dream. But that dream is garbage if you can't back it up with the kind of experience you can only get in a place like this. So when you're sloughing off here, you're sloughing off the only chance, the only real chance you're ever gonna have to develop the pride that comes from mastering your craft.
Carter, come look what I found.
All right, stick around, David. I want to try that before the run-through tonight.
I'd like you to meet a thief.
What's going on?
Carter going through my things.
Come on. Granted, I haven't been in a show for a long time, but when I was, well, it was like being in a big family. If I wanted to borrow some eyeshadow or something, I certainly wasn't called a thief for doing so.
That's a lipstick you've taken, not an eyeshadow.
Yes, it certainly is, isn't it? And it struck me as being odd. It's blended this way. As if this could have been used to write on Sybil's mirror.
You're crazy. Let me see that.
It is the same.
Hey, what's going on
When
here?
we broke up, you said you'd leave him with me. But that was me. Why Sybil?
I didn't do it, I swear. Look, it's not even the same kind of lipstick I use. Someone must have put it there. I didn't do it. You've got to believe me.
I believe you, June. It couldn't have been you.
Why? How can you be so sure?
It happened so long ago. She couldn't have known about it.
Known about what?
All right, let's leave it at this. Whoever wrote on that mirror had better not play any more pranks. Let's get back to work. Betty, you hang around. After I work something out with David, I want to rehearse your number.
I've got some errands to run. I'll see you at home.
Did you talk to Sybil for me?
Yes, I did.
I told her not to lend you any more money.
Oh, so that's the way it's gonna be, huh, buddy boy? That nice big house, all that loot she inherited. You want it all for yourself.
You're sick. You know that?
You keep giving Sybil that kind of advice, you're gonna be a lot worse than sick.
Is David still there?
Oh, Sybil? Hi, this is Betty. No, he left, oh, golly, 20 minutes after you did.
He did?
Where are you?
I'm at home.
Are you there alone?
Yes, but...
Help me, Sybil! Please! I don't want to die! No, Sybil! I don't want to die! I'm drowning!
Sybil, what is it? Sybil, are you all right?
No, Sybil! I don't want to die! Stop! I'm drowning! No! I'm drowning!
Sybil! Sybil! Sybil, where are you? Sybil?
What happened? What happened? Are you all right? What is it, honey? What happened?
I'm drowning.
Can't you hear the waves? He's drowning and I can't help him.
Who? Who can't you help?
Out there.
Sybil, what is it? Oh, good Lord, it's David. Harvey, is that you?
And Jedediah.
Come on in. How was Sacramento?
Well, actually, we were going to stay another day to check out a lead till we heard what happened.
It was a nightmare. Do you know that the police didn't leave Sybil's house until after midnight?
And she's still here.
Still asleep, I hope.
Well, Betty, what do you think? Was it an accident the way the police figure it?
I don't know, J.R. Sybil said that David was rather reckless on the diving board. I suppose he could have slipped and hit his head.
Yet there wasn't a trace of blood found on the board or around the pool.
Oh, good morning. How do you feel?
All right.
Did you sleep well?
Not really. Are they more police?
No, private investigators. This is Barnaby Jones and J.R. Jones.
Sorry to hear about your friend.
Jones. Are you related?
Yes, and we work together, too.
I don't understand. Are you an investigator, too?
Well, in this case, you might say so. Laura came to us. She was rather worried about the accidents.
Does she think somebody's causing them on purpose?
Isn't that what you told Laura, that you were afraid somebody was out to harm you?
Yes, but not David. Why would anybody murder him?
Well, for now, they're calling it another accident.
So many accidents.
Betty tells us that you seemed to know what had happened to David even before you saw him in the pool.
I did. How could I know that?
Well, don't you remember? You said he's drowning, and I can't help him.
Didn't the police ask me that?
Well, if you didn't mean David, then who was it you couldn't help?
I can't, I've got to go to the theater.
The theater, after what you've been through?
Yes, we have a run-through today. I can't be late.
I better go with her.
Betty, if we're really dealing with murder...
I know. I'll be careful. Besides, you and J.R. are as close as that phone. So under the circumstances, I think Carter's right.
Well, that's it then. We'll just have to close the show now.
Sybil, what are you doing here? You should be home resting.
I can't be home. We have a run-through.
I'm afraid not, Sybil. In fact, we're going to have to close the show down for a while.
Look, we all know it's a terrible thing that's happened. But we've all worked so hard. We can't close the show now.
Look, there's nothing we can do. There's no possible way we can replace David by Friday night.
But there's got to be something we can do. There must be.
Wait a minute. Why didn't I think of this before? Carter, who knows the part of Matt better than you? You should play it.
Oh, that's out of the question.
It's a good idea.
Please, Carter, do it.
Sybil, are you sure you're feeling all right?
Please, everything's falling apart. We've got to hold on.
Listen, everybody, I'd love to help, but I gave up acting a long time ago.
Well, it's not that long ago. I mean, you change a few lines here and there, and everything will be perfect. Come on, Carter, how about it?
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll step in temporarily, but you have to promise, Laura, that you'll be on the phone night and day to every agent in town getting a replacement. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Get into your wardrobe.
Give it a try, but I'm not making any promises.
I knew
Laura, why do I look...
You run in all directions till the day you're finally caught. And though it seldom is perfection when he's there, it never is perfection when he's not.
I don't even try to understand a man. I just try to live by who I am. All of those pretty promises that don't come true. Huh. Who can afford to wait around until they do? Don't even try to understand his reasons. Don't even try to understand.
Oh, Malcolm, how nice it is to see you on your feet again.
All right, well, on one foot at any rate.
You just don't know what to believe anymore.
If he'd only decide where his heart really was, you could lead him around to that side of the door.
I don't expect to change him 'cause I need his special touch.
About the stranger. You've become a stranger.
Chloe.
Honey, are you all right?
Oh, Malcolm, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take a break, Ben.
Yeah, 15 minutes, everybody.
You'll be all right.
Oh, look, don't. The last thing she needs at a time like this is a pep talk from her agent. Take it easy.
All I keep thinking of is him in the water, and I can't help it.
You'll be all right. You just rest for a while.
Yeah, Betty. It's for you.
Thanks. Hello?
Betty, Jedediah has pitched in on his own to try to get a line on what Sybil meant about seeing someone drowning.
Oh, did he?
No, but he came up with a very interesting piece of information.
Betty, listen, according to the will that Sybil's father left, the house and a nice chunk of cash all went to her. It's set up in an unbreakable trust until she turns 35. Now, it's not a fortune, but it's enough to give her a comfortable living off the interest.
Well, what happens to the trust if something happens to Sybil?
Well, if she dies or is declared mentally incompetent, it all goes to her half-brother, Ben.
And more interesting than that, it would go to her husband first if she were married at the time.
Which could be one reason why David isn't around anymore.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, fellas. Talk to you later. Bye.
Alone, okay? Get it all back. Soon.
Along with a mink and a few diamonds and rubies. You promised.
I keep my promises.
Good. Excuse me, Ben. When the police questioned me about David's death, they said that you told them that you were still in the theater at the time.
Well, that's right.
Well, I've been thinking about that, and I was the last to leave when Sybil's call came in. I don't know for how long, but you were gone by then.
Wasn't exactly keeping a clock on myself.
What are you trying to imply? That Ben's lying?
I'm just trying to think the way the police might. I mean, if David's death does turn out not to be an accident, they might begin to wonder who would benefit most by having Sybil's potential husband out of the way.
Well, everyone can stop wondering. Ben was with me.
For how long?
All night. We left the theater together. We went back to my place. And we didn't leave till this morning. Satisfied.
That's so. There's nothing to worry about.
You know, if someone did kill David, I'll tell you who did it. She did.
What are you saying?
Cool it, June.
No. She's just crazy enough to have done it. And it wouldn't be the first time either. You killed someone before. And the same way. Ben told me all about it. That boy you drowned at the beach.
Sybil!
Oh, Carter, take me home. I want to go home.
There you go, my man. I pay my debts. If I also lose today's game, I'll cut my throat. Oh, don't tell me you bet on ball games, too.
From what I hear, I could never be in your league.
Well, sit down. Want a drink? Don't tell me. What makes me so popular all of a sudden?
Well, I'd like to find out what June meant when she said that Sybil killed a boy on the beach.
What is it with you?
I would like to be able to help Sybil, but I can't unless I know something about her.
Well, it was a long time ago. Sybil was 15. Her birthday. She and his friend, Tommy, left the party and went for a swim. They were alone on the beach. Tommy drowned.
Why did you tell June that it was Sybil's fault?
June likes to embellish my stories. I never put it that way. I don't even think Sybil knows herself exactly what happened. At any rate, found her later, wandering alone on the shore. Whatever really happened, she blocked out. Took 3 years and some very expensive shrinks to get her head back together again.
Is that how she got started with the acting and singing? Laura Harding said it was some sort of therapy for her.
Carter Stone's identity therapy class of acting. Did a pretty good job on it, too. Up to now.
I don't know why you put up with me. I really don't.
It's simple. Because I love you. Don't get carried away. I love all my students, especially when they're as charming and as pretty as you. And now that we're charter members of our Mutual Admiration Society, what do you want to do about the show? You still want me to turn your part over to June?
It's the only thing I can do. Now that Ben has told June about timing and June is telling everybody else, don't you see I can't go up on stage and have everybody knowing? Staring at the freak, the murderer.
Sybil, please, stop that.
But it's all right, isn't it? For me to stay on with you at the school like we said. I need that.
Of course. It's all right. I'll call you later.
Somebody there?
It's, me, Carter. Betty.
Oh, Betty, well, didn't they tell you I've pushed rehearsal back to 3 o'clock because June is going to take over Sybil's part?
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that.
Something else. J.R. Jones asked you to call him back. You can use the phone in my office.
Oh, fine, thank you.
Barnaby Jones Investigations.
Hi, J.R. Did you get anything on Ben's alibi?
Well, Betty, apparently June was telling the truth. After I dropped Barnaby off at the DA's office, I went to see June's landlady, and she says that Ben was with her at the time David was supposed to have drowned.
You mean the landlady saw them together the whole time?
Well, I don't think she actually peeked through the keyhole, if that's what you mean, but being a hawk-eyed old biddy, she did see Ben leave the next morning.
Well, then conceivably, he could have left at any time and then come back.
Yeah, I guess he might have, but what makes you think Ben might be behind all this?
Oh, I don't know. Something Sybil said. Something about actually hearing the sound of crashing waves on the beach. I don't know. When she called from the house, I thought I heard static on the line, but I don't know. I'm beginning to think that maybe I heard the same thing myself.
What do you mean, the sound of waves?
Yeah. Or maybe someone creating the effect. Listen, J.R., I'm gonna have to call you back, honey, okay? Bye. Is that what you heard?
Where did you get that? Where in God's name did you get that?
Ben? Ben, is that you? Sybil, what are you doing here?
Carter, I'm really embarrassed. Would you hate me very much if I changed my mind?
That's a lady's privilege. About what?
About quitting the show. I really do want to play Lydia after all.
Oh?
Say it's all right. Please say you want me to do it.
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, Carter. For a while there, I thought, oh, you don't know how happy you've made me.
You also have to consider your real happiness.
But working with you is my happiness. The play is my happiness.
Sybil, shh, listen to me now, listen to me. You're not all that well yet. If you go on Friday night and break down on stage...
Then you don't want me to do the show.
No, I'm just thinking of you. Which is more than that agent of yours is doing. Now, Malcolm made a bad mistake inviting all those important casting people for opening night. If you fall apart on them, they'll never forget it.
But that's the chance every performer takes.
No, but not yet, Sybil. You're not ready. Why are you so anxious to leave me?
Is that what you're afraid of, that I'll leave you?
Sybil, you need more time to get your health back.
When you said you loved me, you really meant it, didn't you? It wasn't just as a pupil.
I thought I hid it pretty well.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Sybil. What are you lurking around for?
Betty, I can't.
It's all right, Sybil.
What's going on here? What are you two up to?
Just trying to get at the truth, Carter. Why anyone would go to such lengths to make Sybil quit the show.
Make her quit? Nobody'd do that.
You did, didn't you? Because you thought that she'd be discovered and then you'd lose her?
You tried to keep me by frightening me.
No. What kind of lies have you been telling her?
The sounds of the waves. Tommy's voice. I found this in your desk.
Carter, you didn't have to do those terrible things. Couldn't you see how I really felt about you? Didn't you know that I loved you?
But David, you were going to marry him.
David was a friend. You didn't have to kill him.
No, don't cry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
It's too late.
Carter, it'll go a lot easier on you, Carter, if you make the call to the police yourself.
No. No, police. No. I'm taking Sybil away. And you're not going to stop me.
It's no use. I work for a private investigator, and I've already called him.
Please don't hurt anybody else.
If you love Sybil, make the call. You owe her that much.
Those times he's changing his mind. You just don't know what to believe anymore.
If he'd only decide where his heart really was, you could lead him around to that side of the door.
I don't expect to change him 'cause I need his special touch. Though he sometimes plays the stranger, I don't blame him very much. And though it seldom is perfection when he's there, it never is perfection when he's not. It's
Well,
just
I'll tell you, that kid's a trooper. Just a few days rest, and look at her.
Yeah, she's absolutely marvelous.
Terrific.
What did they say?
They said she's marvelous. She's going to be a big star.
But Sybil's pretty good, too.
About us, and if we never do understand his reasons, simply wouldn't matter much offhand. It's just as hard to try to